we are Team Animeishness. I'm Iris Blue.
I'm Yakomasu Gimudamazlu.
Yako. And I'm Div.
Today we are reviewing BAA.
Karneval.
Ba.
Like what the sheep say.
Yeah, I know.
We here at Team Animeishness hate giving summaries, so we shuffle cards and then we deal them out. Low card has to give the summary, high card gets to give first opinion.
I got the King of Diamonds.
I got the King of Clubs.
I got Yogi.
Hey.
Alright, so your summary for Karneval.
A lot of sexy men and a lot of colors.
And, like, some plot stuff.
He's in a brothel.
They can't see.
The tiny one right here is in a brothel. Goreki saves him. Chaos.
Okay, the story starts off with Goreki finding Nai in, as mentioned, a brothel.
Though we don't know why he's there.
I didn't even know it was a brothel watching it, honestly.
Actually, I don't even know that it's
Handcuffs!
I don't know that it's a brothel, but it does appear to be getting seduced by some sort of a lady.
And he is handcuffed to a
Call that
bed.
lady.
Anyways, as the story progresses, he comes across the traveling group Circus. They are a government agency dedicated to saving the world from creatures known as verrugas. Not the sound a horn makes. Along the way, he meets lots of interesting characters.
Furthermore, Circus takes a personal interest in Nai, wondering why he acts the way he does and has certain abilities that you kind of have a brief witness of at points.
And why the Veruga are so interested in finding him.
Pretty red seeds. Alright, actually, what's better, diamonds or clubs?
You can give first opinions. Okay. I don't have much for this show.
My opinion of this I can't speak today, I'm sorry everyone. My opinion of this show is that it's a good watch for in-between things. I enjoy it as like a sort of to break up watching another more intense show maybe. On its own, I guess I don't feel that it's especially strong as far as the story goes. It almost feels a little bit jumbled, at least through what we've seen of this first season.
Largely because there is no plot to this one. There's lots of little things that likes to pretend it's plot.
Yeah, there's lots of little tiny arcs, and you get pretty indebted in those, I guess. But then once they pass, you're like, okay, and what were they doing again?
And none of the impacts last. And that's the biggest flaw for this entire series, is where it does have good moments. The impact is just gone right after it happens.
And I think all of us more or less came to the conclusion that our favorite part of it were the couple little comedic moments. Those are the main things we remember, the main things that stand out, but there aren't actually that many of them.
Yeah. The show tries to be very serious, and as a warning label, they wanted this to be a yaoi. They really did. They forced a lot of characters.
They tried really hard.
I shipped lots of them.
They did a job.
And they try to get these characters to interact in a nice way that makes people want to ship them and tickles girls' fancies, but none of the interactions actually get finished.
Yeah, I recall one of our conversations about this show. It seems like they really want you to be invested in the relationships built, but none of them are actually that strong or that enduring. And while you have characters that are like, no, I really care about this other individual,
they normally just care about the individual and you have no idea why. So, Div?
Opinions?
My opinion?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll start off by saying the only reason I picked up this show is because it was colorful.
I thought it was just because of Goreki.
No, I picked it up because it was colorful and the animation style was like, all these people are made to look hot.
I do like the drawing style. I like the art style a lot, and we've all unanimously agreed that color is awesome, and we loved it in this show.
And it pops very nicely. When the moments get serious, it's not normally like grayscale. Like a lot of anime, it turns mostly white, which is nice.
One thing, though, that caught my attention most in the show was the eyes. The eyes have a tendency just to draw you in. Nothing else. Those eyes are beautifully animated.
And the music for the series is really good.
Oh yeah, the music is lots of fun.
I
because
really
it does-
appreciate the opening sequence in particular. It goes from an accordion to a guitar, and it's a beautiful transition, and it is just super fun to listen
Not
to.
to mention that really catchy part where it switches all of a sudden from being 4/4 time to like 3/4 time or 3/3 time.
All right, music major. Characters.
Do you want to go first, Div?
Greki.
Why?
Well, one, he's hot.
That's always one. Go ahead.
Let's face it, that's like the most important part. And two, I love his attitude. He has a really, I don't give a crap, I don't even know why I'm here attitude. And throughout the whole thing, he still doesn't know why he sticks around this little kid. He's just like...
The author made me do it.
Yeah. Because he gets so annoyed so many times, and it
He's
would
just
be
like,
to
I'm
the-
gonna leave. Never mind. It's cute.
And I would have to say Nye would be my second favorite character.
I thought you said you didn't like Nye.
I
I don't like
rewatched
Nye.
it.
Oh.
She doesn't like Nye. The one reason I like Nye is because instead of a chibi form, it turns into a funny thing. And I'm just like, bing! I love it.
And you?
My favorite character is Yogi.
Nobody loves Yogi.
I love Yogi. I think he's adorable. He provides a couple instances of comedic relief, which I can always enjoy.
And his emotions seem to be the most genuine out of anybody.
He's definitely a heart on his sleeve sort of individual.
That's not what I thought you just said.
Anyways, and also Nyan Corona is manly as fuck.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
Any guy, any self-respecting guy would not jump in a catsuit with a giant pink bow.
But it's adorable and manly.
My favorite character is Jiki.
manly.
You don't see him, like, at all in the series. And I have to go a little biased here. It was once I read the manga that I really fell in love with this character. Aside from that, I can't remember her name, but there's this little blue-haired girl part of his crew, and she's fun too, but I don't really connect to any of these characters. I don't even connect to the ones that I like because I can't remember their names worth of crap.
I guess that could be part of why you didn't enjoy this one as much too, because I know, like, I'm like, Yogi is my spirit animal. And that's what I think he kind of pulled me through the whole story. Not that any of it's really about him, but I always wanted to know, hey, what's Yogi up to? What's
And
he
I
doing?
even read the manga to find out what was going on with Yogi, but
It still didn't give a whole lot.
it did, and then it just wasn't that good of a payoff.
But back to the anime.
Yeah, this entire series is done as a manga lore. That's why we keep drifting off onto that subject. This company, I can't remember who it is, and it's not going to say on the side here. They love to make anime that make you want to read the books. So normally they have season 1s that end in cliffhangers and drive you crazy, so you want to get the answers.
Also, without giving any spoilers, honestly, I couldn't give spoilers because I don't remember how the show ends.
I do.
Wait, it builds up and builds up.
Is it
Not especially strong, but it does kind of build to what feels like it should be this really big pinnacle moment, and then a lot of weird things happen, and I don't know what it.
Monglobe. It's done by Monglobe, the Japanese version.
But so we
Also, voice acting real quick doesn't work.
no.
Nye is way too sharp pitched. Todd Habercorn as Greki is just too predictable.
That's not Todd. That's Greg Aries.
That's Greg.
Greg. I am apologize to Todd. I am insulting Greg at this point in time.
Which we normally like him in his roles, but I just didn't.
This isn't his type of character.
Yeah, I remember seeing Gareki in his character design, and then hearing Gareki's English voice and thinking that the two didn't go together.
Well, that's because Greg Aries plays totally different characters. This is such a serious character, and he has such an attitude.
Mm-hmm. And most of the characters really just don't fit.
I do like Yogi's voice. It's like a casual
Aside
sort
from the
of.
fact he has 3 different voices for when he's thinking, when he's talking, when he's Nyamperona, and when he's Spoiler Yogi.
Touche.
So that's 4 voices for one character, and not even in a split personality type way.
It's
Just
just too much.
because.
It's just too much.
So ratings.
I would give it an 8 just because there's a whole point here because of sheer unadulterated hotness.
sheer unadulterated hotness.
Yeah.
I
That's-
think
that's
Come
the whole
on!
point.
Come on!
See, to me, they're still like it's like childlike art. Not childlike. It's to me, it doesn't ooze sexy. It's beautiful, but I don't.
Come on, even the evil guy is hot.
The evil guys are always hot in anime.
Yeah, but this one doesn't have silver hair in it.
Yako?
My point rating today, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 6. I like the art style. I don't recall having any particular issues with watching the animation. I enjoy all the colors. I like the character designs visually. I think they're really fun to look at. They're really interesting. And like I said, the comedic moments were definitely the highlight of the show for me whenever they happened. Also, the sheep are adorable.
For me, I'm giving the series a 5.5, where the animation is very nice. There is no story. The relationships are forced. They're trying to make it into a genre that the original artist had not intended. So it gets confused inside of itself. It's a good anime for in between, but it is not
one that you... I can't imagine this one getting a huge fan base following.
except for the people that just find them pretty.
I couldn't even find that much art, although I was looking for shipping art.
So that gives us an
Well,
average
reached out
of
to you.
6.5 sheep.
Bye!
That's it for Carnival, and we will see you in the next video. Later. Episode 1! The first one! We did a thing!
We actually did the thing?
No, we did not do
The thing
things.
with the
No, not that! Not that. No, but we did the episode thing.
Yes.
Like, we did right? We did a good job? Do we get good girl points?
I guess it's up for
You
you guys
get a
to decide.
1 point.
You can hit the subscribe
point.
button if you like
But-
us. You can hit the like button if you like us.
I
Or
think I
instead
remember
of hitting the dislike
That is
button,
so
we challenge you YouTubers to
Really?
make a little comment about how awful we are. We really enjoy that kind of feedback. So, we'll see you in the next video.
Bye!